Hello everyone. I had one of my Etsy customers contact me and she needs a couple cards put together for her, and this particular person always comes up with the most fun projects for me. So I always try to accommodate her anytime she needs something. She always contacts me. So I have my general plan on what I'm going to do, but if you've watched any of my other card making videos, you will know that my plan does not always stay the same throughout. Sometimes it's a work in progress and I change it up as I move along, but I have some supplies here that I thought I would start with. And for this request, she wanted a Kiss themed birthday card, and Kiss meaning the rock band. So that is what I'm going to work on, and we'll see what happens. So here I am just trying to figure out how I want to layer the card. I always like to use several different layers just to give some dimension, and I think it gives a more finished look as well. As I said, the theme of the card will be the Kiss rock band, and so I had the idea of doing Paul Stanley. He is the lead singer. So if you are familiar with Kiss, you'll know that Paul Stanley had the star on his eye and then wore bright red lips. So that was the idea I had for the front of the card. And here I am just trying to figure out how I'm going to make the star. And so I punched out several triangle pieces of cardstock, and I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to make the star happen. And you will see in a moment how I struggled and struggled, but finally I think I came up with something. I thought if I punched out some triangle shapes and then taped them to the cardstock, I could trace around and cut that out and form a nice, neat star. But unfortunately, that did not really work out for me. If you have any ideas on how to create a nice, neat, even star, I would love to hear those. Drop those ideas down in the comment section. You'll see right here, this is about as close as I get to making the star, and I just try to trace around it. And I thought it was going to work out, but you'll see what happens. So not too bad, but I just could not quite get the shape I was looking for. And then it was like it morphed into something completely different. And so I just kept turning it and looking at it and thinking, what in the world have I created? I hope it was good for entertainment value anyway, but I spent so much time on this star that I thought, well, let me try to salvage it. So that's what I tried to do, and I think it actually turned out pretty good, so you'll see here in a moment. This is just too funny, guys. Here I am just contemplating, what am I going to do with this thing? I probably should have just freehanded the star to begin with, and it would not have taken me so long, but I think I finally came up with something that would work for the project. So here it is, the completed star. What do you guys think? I think it turned out pretty good. I was actually happy with it. I was happy with the shape, and so I went ahead and used it. Now that I have the star completed, I am moving on to making the red lips. So here I am just freehand drawing the lips, and I'm not the best artist, but I think I did a pretty good job here. So third time's a charm, and I finally drew a pair of lips that I was happy with. Here I am looking through my embossing folders. I wanted to add some texture to the layer that's going to have the star and the lips, but then I discovered that the top layer is too big. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I really just wanted to add some texture to that top layer. I had some textured paper, but I could not find it anywhere. I'm in the process of still trying to organize and sort through and move things back into my craft room. But as you can imagine, sometimes life takes over and projects get put on hold. But I'm hoping to give an updated craft room tour soon. And if you have not watched my craft room update videos, I will put a link below. I like to add dimension to the cards that I make, so I am using some foam tape to pop the star up just a bit. So here I am finally putting everything together, and I could not find my tape roller. I prefer using a tape roller, but the glue stick works just as good, I guess. I just like the ease of the tape roller. It's less messy, but again, I could not find it in my craft supplies, so hopefully I will find those at some point. don't think I pointed out at the beginning of the video, the white background is going to symbolize the white makeup that Paul Stanley wears on his face, and then he has the star on his eye and then the red lips, so that is what we're working towards. I did locate some double-sided tape, and so I decided to use that, but the backing is so difficult to get off sometimes, so I just really struggle with it. But let me know what glues that you like to use. I so far really like the, I believe it's called Tombow if I'm not mistaken, and I like the tape runners. So now you can start to see that iconic image that is coming about here. I have to add foam tape to my list of favorite adhesives. I just love the way it gives dimension to projects. So here I am measuring again. I always like to measure several times because I will definitely cut something too small if I don't measure several times. Let me know if you are the same way when you're making projects. Here I am working on the sentiment for the inside, and I just used some of their song titles and put that together in a nice little saying. And then I was able to find some free font generators on the computer, and I used the font that KISS uses for their lettering. So I printed that out, and you will see shortly what the sentiment says, but I thought it was really cute. And here I am measuring again. I finally got the look I was going for. I wanted just a little bit of the border showing, so I was happy with that. Here I am struggling with that double-sided tape again. I need to get those little, they're like tweezers, but it's to peel off the backing. I need to get some of those. I've been wanting to get some for a while, and I just keep forgetting, but I need to put that on my list. Here it is all finished. I did go back and add a few stars to the inside of the card, which you will see shortly. But overall, I am happy with the results. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching.